try again. 3, 2, 1. What is going on, everyone? And thank you so very much for watching this review. My name is Scott. I am a youth pastor. I'm also a husband and I'm a father. And these are my beard reviews. And I am so happy that today you are just watching this video. Really, if you have never seen any of my videos before and you are checking out this review for the very first time, I just want to give you a big warm welcome and just say, hey, so glad that you're here. And I hope that you enjoy this video. And if you do like this video, I encourage you to go and check out all the other videos that I've posted so far. I have been doing reviews now for over a year, and it's been so much fun to be able to record these videos, to make videos, to support small batch beard companies. And I've had just an absolute blast getting to know so many different owners and also to showcase their products. If you're returning and you've seen every single video, you've seen a bunch of my videos, I just want to say thank you so very much for just supporting this channel, for you know, subscribing to it, to watching these videos, to just everything. You guys honestly mean so much to me, but also to, I think every reviewer will say this, that it honestly means so much when we have your support. As we support these companies, as we make these videos. It truly is such a fun hobby for me, but it's such a passion of mine as well too, to be able to support the small batch beard companies in the USA and, you know, all around the world, and especially in Canada. Love to be able to support Canadian companies and every company for that matter in the small batch beard industry. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I won't take too much more time in this introduction, so let's jump into what we have here in front of us today. All the way from Paris, Texas, we've got none other than Beards and Whiskers. That is who we are going to be talking about today, and I'm really thankful for Dennis, who is the owner of Beards and Whiskers, for sending me over these products that he has here. There's 3 different beard oils, 3 different scent profiles, all very unique in their own way. You know, it took me a little bit of a liking to get to one of them, but I have really enjoyed these products here. And I got a lot of, you know, fun facts and just a lot of information I want to pass on to all of you who are watching this. So let's not take too much time. Let's just jump right into it. So yes, Dennis is the owner of Beards and Whiskers, and he sent me over 3 different beard oils for me to try out. And those 3 different beard oils are known as, I'm going to probably butcher the first one because I'm not really good when it comes to pronunciation of certain words and whatnot, but the Pellucoreo. So the first scent that we have here is the Pellucoreo. Now this one is a barbershop smell. I think the way that, as soon as I tried to put this together, I was like, well, this really smells like leather and this really smells like tobacco. That's the immediate thoughts that I get from it. It also has that coffee infused scent to it, the sweet tobacco, and now you have a little bit of the bay rum. And I think the way that Dennis wanted to create this was he wanted to kind of give each of us like that old barber kind of scent, you know? Like, I can just imagine as I opened this, I was like, yeah, this honestly makes me feel like I was going to a barber shop, and there's just that old guy with like the big, you know, with the big pickle fingers, you know, like you can't put like his fingers even in the scissors, like, but he's just a big old guy, and he's just like, come here and sit down, let me cut your hair, you know. And then like you get like your fresh cut, and you know, he smacks you around, like smacks your neck a little bit after you're pre-shaved, and then you're ready to go. And I can just imagine, you know, just that, and I can picture that, or I can picture guys, you know, they're smoking cigars as they're getting their hair cut, which apparently is actually a new thing now, and I don't know what most barbershops are doing, but I know there's a few in where I live that there is a barber shop, and then there's also the cigar shop there. So you kind of get like that you get like that mixture of the two things, which I think is pretty interesting. Then you have the Pine Country, and this one is scent profile is basically the scents that you're going to pick up from it is pine. You've got thyme, you've got sandalwood, you've got what he put here is rain fragrance, which just sounds very refreshing. It It really does. It just has a very refreshing smell to it. And if anything, it kind of like reminds me of like, yeah, it really does have a lot of like I think it's a little bit of like an overpower of like the pine. Anything with like, you know, tea tree oil or pine, I always find like they're really, they are going to be, it is going to be a little bit more of a challenge to overcome those scents, but it's a really nice, refreshing scent. I really like it. And then the third one we have here is called Cobalt Mint. And now this one is probably one of my favorites out of all of them, just because of the peppermint. You've got the winter mint. It really, if anything, kind of smells like a chocolate peppermint, you know. And I like that. Like it's smooth, it's relaxing, but it also has that nice, refreshing, you know, what especially what peppermint I find does, or any kind of mint really does, is it really opens up those nostrils, especially during flu season, or if you just got like a stuffy nose, whatever it is. It really does actually help open up that that nasal cavity, so that's really cool. And it also has bergamot in it, which is really nice. Now, this is something that I really do want to share with all of you when it comes to the price, because I made a little bit of a mention of that in the introduction here. But the price for this beard oil is actually, it's ludicrous. No, it's not that ludicrous, but it's insane. I cannot believe that this is the price for this beard oil. For all three of these beard oils, these 1 ounce beard oils, I have another one here. And hopefully I'm going to try and grab all three of them at the same time. This is insane. For all three, you can spend $30 and get all three. That's right. The beard oil is $10. Are you kidding me? $10 for beard oil. I had to check the website, because to me, I was like, no, like that can't be right. That can't be right. It's $10 for a 1 ounce beard oil. Like, if you want to talk about a great price, that is like, that's a price. That's a discount. There is no discount codes needed. You have such a great price range for, you know, anyone who is in a, you know, in a budget, you know, and you're like, I'm looking for a company that I need to save some money, and I need also to be really, you know, a great product. Those are two things that go hand in hand together so well. $10 for a beard oil, that is just amazing. I cannot believe that, but that is the price. So I think that's a perfect price range. Honestly, anything between $10 and $15, and hey, if you even get to the 20s, I think, you know, it is what it is. But like, man, like $10 for 1 ounce beard oil is insane. So great job on that. But let's talk now. Let's talk about the presentation, because the presentation is actually another really important factor of this. So I really like these bottles. I really like the black and white. Love the logo on the front there. It kind of reminds me, as I look at it, it kind of like looks like a bearded jazz performer. You know, like it just kind of looks like this guy. Like you can tell he's gonna go to the jazz club, and he's gonna be like Ron Swanson. He's gonna be Duke Silver, and he's just gonna crush and blow everyone out of the water. Really, I like the labeling though. The labeling is nice. It's clean. I like the black and white look. Labels feel nice. They're super easy to read. The instructions and the directions and how to use it is so clear to use. My only thing that I would just recommend in the future is just put the ingredients on the labels as well. I find that there's a lot more of how to use and the instructions, and I think you could eliminate one of those. You can eliminate one of those and just put the ingredients with the, you know, as a replacement there, because I find that for me, I had no idea what the ingredients were for any of these beard oils. I actually had to go onto the website, which great website by the way. But I had to go onto the website and I had to check and see what the ingredients were there. So I find that, you know, if you're gonna have that, you know, if you're gonna add that, I think that'd be a really great idea. It's just adding that ingredients list to your beard oils. But other than that, really clean labeling, very slick. I thoroughly enjoy that a lot. So great job, Dennis. That's awesome. And now let's talk about the feel in beard. Feel in beard. Because the oils contain the same ingredients, the results are actually going to be the very same. And you guys can see that the ingredients list is right here. What does this actually feel like in beard? Well, I'll tell you right now that the overall experience for me was actually very enjoyable. I thoroughly and I really did enjoy the experience of using Beards and Whiskers product. I actually had this in beard today as I'm recording this, and I hadn't put any, I hadn't put any beard butter in because they don't have any right now. And I just used the straight beard oil, and I found my beard was still soft even after 6 to 7 hours after applying the beard oil in. In fact, I think it even went till about even later in the day. Like, my wife and I were watching some TV, and that was at like 9 o'clock. So like realistically, so this is a really long-lasting beard oil, and that's a great thing. So the feel in beard, it really feels nice. Honestly, I really feel that this company is underrated in so many different ways, because this is a really great beard oil, especially the price and everything else. Like, this is a really good beard oil. I really like it. I found that it leaves your skin feeling nice and refreshed. The beard oil itself has a very nice golden color to it, and it has a very medium. It has a medium viscosity, which I like that a lot. And my beard just feels so great. I would say that the softness of the beard does begin to change near the end of the day, which is why I think like a beard butter would really just be a great combination, a great contributor to this company, because honestly, like, fantastic all the way through. And also too, the scent, it lasts about maybe 6 to 7 hours, give or take, depending on how much I think you would use in your beard. I use about 2 drops, and that's about all I will do right now. I'm starting to change up how much I put into my beard and how much I should be putting in. I'm learning as I do this that it's actually better to not overdo it. So I really think it lasts about, maybe from my estimate even today, about 6 to 7 hours is what the scent will look like. So the next thing I actually do want to mention is I want to talk about which beard oil that I like the most. I think that's the other thing I want to jump into before I get into the overall. I would say, so I think for me, number 3 was definitely the leather and coffee and sweet tobacco one. To me, I just don't like it. It's too much dark. Like, it's kind of like, for me, it kind of just it smells like a guy who's just wearing a leather jacket, smoking a cigarette, and drinking a very dark Timmy's coffee, or a Dunkin' Donuts or whatever you guys, wherever you're watching this from. It just smells like a dude who's just wearing the full leather jacket. It's raining outside. He's got his cigarette or something, or he's just smoking his tobacco, and then he's drinking that dark, gross coffee. And to me, that is not a scent that I'm all for. But if you're a leatherhead, this is probably the scent for you, and I think you would really just soak it all in. Number 2 for me, which one I like, is I like the Pine Country. Pine Country is my number 2, and then I would go for the Cobalt Mint. I love mint smells. Anything that's got like that peppermint, winter mint, those are just so refreshing, and it just opens up the nostrils in such a beautiful way. So I really like that a lot, especially for a beard product. Great stuff. So that's what I wanted to share with you guys before I kept moving on, because I don't think I actually said it. Like, what was my favorite one out of the 3? And I'm definitely going with the Cobalt Mint. So Cobalt Mint. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong too, but whatever. All right. Overall, what would I give Beards and Whiskers? Well, I gotta say, first and foremost, to Dennis, thank you so much for sending over these products. They have been such a great addition for my beard. It is a really nice, like, overall great stuff, great products. I'm looking so forward to seeing you guys just growing. They've got some merch on their website. You guys can go and check them out on Instagram, and also go and check them out on their website. You'll see the description below, and you'll see that you can find the information. All right, guys, so here we are at the very end of this video, and so if you've made it all the way through this review, Thanks so much for sticking around. So what I like to do with these reviews is I like to end off with a rating. And so my rating is, it just looks like this. It's below average, average, and above average. And so as I look at every single one of these beard oils that Beards and Whiskers has sent over to me, first of all, I want to say thank you to Dennis for sending over all 3 of these beard oils. And man, I actually won another beard oil, and so I took one of those cobalt mints and I gave it to a buddy of mine because I was just like, yo, you gotta try out this scent. It is so unreal, and I think you're really gonna enjoy it. He's loved it ever since he's tried it. After trying out all 3 of these beard oils and using them for the last, month, 2 months, I can't even remember how long it's been since I've had it, I gotta say that I would put Beards and Whiskers in that above average category. I think the price for this is magnificent. It is so wonderful to see a company that is giving an affordable price for those who may not be able to afford the higher end companies. And I think that it's a great beard oil to invest into. For how much you're paying for it, it's not like, hear me out when I say this, just because the prices are low doesn't mean that the results will be low. In fact, I find that they're up here. They really are. Like, my beard still felt soft after only using beard oil. Could you imagine if they started expanding into things like beard butter, how all that would be such a game changer to our beards? If they start getting into other things like beard conditioners and shampoos and all that kind of stuff, like, the sky really is the limit in the sense of the expression. But it really, like, this company has so much potential and so much to offer to all of us. And so I think for an affordable price, I think also too just for the quality of the product, that is why they deserve the rating that they've been given. So honestly, well done, super job, super impressed with what you have here. And yeah, thank you so much for sending all this stuff over to me, Dennis. It's been an absolute honor to talk about your company. So anyways, guys, that is my review for today. So again, if you like this video, please make sure that you hit that like button. And if you haven't already yet subscribed, please make sure that you hit that subscribe button. It would mean the absolute world to me if you would do so. And again, I hope that if you guys want to as well, leave a comment in the comment section. I'd love to get to know you guys more. And again, thank you so very much for taking time out of your day to watch this video. Man, Beards and Whiskers. This has been an awesome experience, so thank you guys so very much. Again, until next time, we will see you in the next review. Take care, and God bless, and we'll see you around.